Yo, what's up, DGens? What's going on, guys? All right, so let's talk about JASMY. Let's talk about the market. What is coming next week? Okay, so for for the whole market, not just Bitcoin. I've been thinking about this all night, looking at the charts and stuff. Actually, but let's look at JASMY first, and then we'll get into that. Okay. Right now, JASMY down 1.9%, up 51.4% on the week, up 128% on the month, and up 650% on the year. Up one spot in rank right now to 67. Still got 2.27 billion in market cap. 491.11 million in volume. 4 cents 688 right now. So we're seeing a bit of a correction across the broader market. We have pretty much all day. So that's, that's not really surprising at all. But if we go over to the JASMY chart, let's go have a look at what's going on over here. All right, so we're setting a higher low, which is fantastic. But what I see happening, we need to hold this 4 cent 4 level as support. It's a massive level. Obviously, it was the yearly high. It was the high for this entire bull run up to this point. So we need to hold that level, in my opinion, for support. I do think I said over here that I thought we were going to come back down and retest this level as support. You have to confirm new support levels before you continue to the upside here, guys. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that retest down here at the 4 cent 4 level. That's on the daily time frame. We creep closer and closer to the golden cross. We have the 100-day creeping up on the 200-day SMA. Sorry for the hiccups. So this is going to happen likely in the next, 2 weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. Very possible. Probably about 2 weeks or so. So we do have that coming up, guys. That would be more of a close to the end of the month Santa rally kind of thing that I would be paying attention to. RSI 67.93 right now. So if we go over to the Bitcoin chart and have a look. So looking at Bitcoin, I honestly think, guys, we closed the candle, which is fantastic, above 100K, guys. We closed it at about $101,123, somewhere around that range was our close for the daily candle, or for the weekly candle, for the daily and the weekly, obviously, right? Today, so that was really good. So we've come all the way back down. We wicked down to 98,400. We're back up over. We're at 99,000 right now, but I honestly, there's a small chance. Now, it's not certain. It's not certain at all. And I could have egg on my face Monday or Tuesday as we go through the week. We could be going ballistic to the upside, and I could be completely wrong. I'm wrong. I'm human. But I think that we're going to have a bit of a red week next week. I feel like we're going to see a significant correction across not just Bitcoin, but the altcoins. Bitcoin had this sharp correction, yes, all the way down to about 90,000 on Binance, 92,000 on other exchanges. But the altcoins didn't really correct with that, right? They didn't really correct with that. So, I mean, I think we could see a combination of things, but I kind of feel, I'm hoping that Bitcoin holds 90,000. If we can hold above 90,000 with a correction, that would be fine. But I feel like we have to have a big flush out here, right? This was a flush out, but this was just more like leverage traders getting liquidated, right? I feel like we need a strong shakeout of the weak hands, right? Before we continue our next leg up. I feel like that's what we need right now. I feel like Bitcoin in the market is going to, dip just enough to make people feel like maybe this was the top or something, and you'll start to see some content creators say that, and then you'll see us go parabolic again, next leg up, right? Maybe just for a week, a few days next week or something. But I feel like we're going to have that shakeout, that deep pullback you know, I'm not saying like 40, 50% or anything, but, you know, a good 20%, 20, 25%, I could see that happening, right? So hopefully we stay above 90K. As long as Bitcoin stays above 90K, altcoins will continue their slow creep up to the upside. But if Bitcoin drops below 90K, I think altcoins are going to start to take a hit, right? A more significant hit, I should say. So that's what you need to be paying attention to for next week, right? Again, I hope I'm completely wrong. I hope that I wake up tomorrow because it's Monday. I hope that for the whole week things just pump and I look wrong, and I'm okay with being wrong. I say I'm wrong, you know, from time to time. When I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong. I have no problem with that. I don't care. I mean, this isn't one of those big YouTube channels where I got ego and I call people low IQ and only I'm right all the time. I'm wrong. I'm wrong sometimes, right? And I'm fine with that. I'm good. I would prefer to be wrong, but you know, so to the people, if I am wrong, to the people who come on and say, you were wrong, you said I was gonna vote, I'm okay with that. That's cool, man. That's cool. I'm wrong sometimes, you're wrong sometimes. I just want you guys to be prepared in case, right? Maybe have some dry powder on the side, you know, just in case, right? It would be a swell opportunity to continue to DCA, to top up some bags, maybe find an entry point on something. It wouldn't be too bad. It wouldn't be necessarily a horrible thing, right? So I'm just putting that out there, guys. I feel it in my bones. Like we're going to have that correction next week. Hopefully I'm wrong. But continuing on with a little bit more news here, courtesy of Little Bidman, guys. So breaking JASMY news from Little Bidman. He says wallet linkage functions have been added to the Tosu app. So the Tosu app right now is what a lot of people on the Apple iPhones are using to create their personal data lockers. Yes, you can create a personal data locker right now and have it active over if you have an Apple device right now, okay? So you just use the Tosu app. I provided this app to our Patreon members about 3 weeks ago, right? You guys, you got to get over to the Patreon if you want to get in on this stuff early. I always release things there before I give it to anybody else, right? So the people over on the Patreon, the whole community, they have been utilizing the personal data locker for a couple of weeks now, and they've been accumulating DD points, right? And if you come over to the Patreon, we will share this with you too, so that you can have that opportunity. But so the wallet, as per Little Bidman, is referring to the JASMY Super Wallet, right? So we know that is supposed to be deployed. It says right here, fixed minor bugs. They added, so what's new? They added the wallet linkage functions, okay, for the Super Wallet. We know that the Super Wallet is supposed to be deployed. We were anticipating somewhere around March. So I don't know if they're doing this preemptively or just for March, or if they're actually ready. If they're actually ready, right? That would be very interesting. So yes, guys, by the way, this is available in the United States as well. So continuing on that narrative, guys, again, courtesy Little Bidman, he says, the broader implications is that JASMY's wallet linkage payment system and personal data locker authentication services now work with the iPhones in the US. He says, I don't have a Google phone, so someone else needs to chime in on that integration. So right now, I mean, we'll have to check the Google phone and the Androids, but to see if they work. I know that I don't think they're active on the Androids yet, just the Apple iPhones and possibly the Google phones. But for now, guys, if you do have an Apple phone and you want to get integrated and you want to create your personal data locker and start to accumulate DD points, which convert into JASMY tokens, so basically start getting paid for your data. Right now, they're paying you to answer questions over there and to to play games. They have games on the app right now, and they pay you to do these things, right? To provide data. So if you want to be a part of that, guys, get over to the Patreon, and we will help you get set up with that. No problem. So as usual, guys, Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Also, guys, schedule your one-on-one coaching sessions with me over on the Patreon. We can help you out if you don't have an exit strategy yet. Altcoins are about to start going parabolic over the next couple months, guys. And if you don't have an exit plan in place, you are going to be very, very sorry. Things are going to go crazy. Euphoria is going to be everywhere. You're going to have large content creators telling you not to sell. They're going to start throwing around phrases like super cycle. They're going to start telling you that the bull run's not going to end and 2026 is just going to keep going up. You're already starting to see those big content creators say that kind of stuff. And the reason they're saying that, guys, is for engagement, right? They know they've been around for multiple cycles, just like me. They're very aware that the cycle is going to come to an end next year, but they will tell you that it won't and convince you not to sell so that you stay watching their videos and stuff, because that's how they get paid, right? So I'm here to tell you guys the truth. This bull run will end next year. The altcoin season will go off, and then people will take their profits, and the people who believe the hype from these larger content creators who are misleading people deliberately are going to get wrecked. There was a certain content creator last cycle, 2021, telling everyone that Cardano was going to $10 and to never sell their Cardano. Cardano went to $3.85 or something like that and then crashed to the bottom. A lot of people got wrecked because of these larger content creators, okay? So get over to the Patreon, guys. We will help you design an exit strategy. We will help you pick your exit price points where you can make sure there's liquidity in the market and FOMO in the market so that your sell orders will fill. Okay, because it's frustrating when you put in a sell order and there's no buy orders where you're putting your sell order, so your order doesn't fill, and then you're screwed. You're left round, we call it a round tripping it, right? Where you're holding your crypto all the way till the next bull run because you didn't get out in time. If you've never been through an altcoin season before, guys, there is no shame in having a community of people who have been through multiple altcoin seasons hold your hand through the cycle if it means getting life-changing wealth for yourself. So jump over. We do group Zoom calls every single evening. We just had a fantastic one today. We were talking about DeFi staking, node operations, and we were talking about liquidity on exchanges, which exchanges we're going to survive regulations and which ones we're not. So you got to come over and join the conversation, guys. You're going to learn a whole bunch. It's going to be helpful and you're going to be successful. So the link is in the description down below. Again, click like if you like this video, click subscribe if you really liked it, and I will see you guys tomorrow.